The homeless man releases his dog before he dies. The dog reluctantly thinks the owner is setting him free, but little does he know, the owner has replaced his collar with a stronger leash, one end tied to the dog and the other to himself. 2 days later, the dog realizes the homeless owner is just lying motionless in a junkyard. It can't sit still and wait to die. Seeing the clear river in front of it, it tries, but can't reach it. The dog doesn't want to be bound by the chains around its neck. It still has an unfulfilled promise to its first owner. The dog tries many times, but to no avail. Finally, it can only lie down on the ground and resign itself to its fate. But fate shows no mercy to this poor dog. After not eating or drinking for several days, it lies weakly on the ground. In its last moments, it remembers its childhood. Its mother was captured by animal control, and the dog never saw her again. When it was young, it was nursed by a female cat. As each day passed, its body size grew, and its current home could no longer contain it. Even the mother cat's milk could no longer sustain its growth. Luckily, Lucas and his wife came by that day. Watching their backs as they left after feeding, the dog hesitated for a moment, then decisively chased after them. Lucas quickly took a liking to the dog's enthusiasm because Lucas was an ambitious medical student who loved small animals, so he took the dog home and named her Bella. Bella loves to climb into her owner's arms and follow Lucas, but because of his busy work, he would carry her to one side. Seeing Bella struggle with the blanket, Lucas could only smile helplessly. Bella was playful, loving to bite anything in the house. Lucas smiled helplessly at Bella's habits. Bella was indeed lucky to have an owner who loved her so much. The dog. Bella gradually grew up under the care of her owner, Lucas. Her mother often took Bella to her workplace at the veterans' nursing home. Bella listened to the veterans recount their experiences on the battlefield and their psychological trauma, and she seemed to feel their sorrow. Whenever this happened, Bella would crawl into the veterans' arms to comfort them, silently listening to their stories. The people at the nursing home also became Bella's biggest supporters. One evening, someone from animal control knocked on the door. He cited a city ban on dogs and fined Lucas's household. He also warned that if Bella was seen on the street, she would be impounded according to the law. With no other choice, Lucas trained Bella to play a game called Go Home. Whenever Lucas yelled, "Go home," to Bella, she had to rush back home, no matter where she was. Everything went well at first. Bella always found her way home thanks to her keen sense of smell. Until one day, Bella spotted a provocative squirrel outside the window. She couldn't resist and immediately rushed out the window to chase the squirrel. When Lucas found Bella, he unexpectedly ran into animal control. Seeing this, Lucas quickly untied her and instructed Bella to go home, but this time the dog stood motionless in front of her owner. She thought the animal control officer was bullying Lucas, so no matter what, she refused to leave. Finally, the officer tightly threw a leash around Bella's neck and took her to the station. Seeing her owner's figure fade away, Bella was very sad after being locked in a cage for the first time. Luckily, since Bella was a first-time offender, Lucas paid the bail the next day, and she was released. Before leaving, a female officer warned Lucas that if Bella was caught again, it would be a death sentence according to the law. Helpless, Lucas and his wife had no choice but to send Bella away that very night to her uncle's house, 400 kilometers away, waiting for things to settle down before bringing her back. Seeing her owner's figure gradually move away again, Bella seemed to sense something and whimpered in pain. Everything in the countryside was good, and Bella was loved by Lucas's uncle, but Bella was constantly sad and lay in one spot all day. Until one day, Bella decided to go find her owner, Lucas herself. Bella crossed towns and endless fields. Bella's 400-kilometer journey home officially began. But what she didn't expect was that Lucas had already taken care of everything and was on his way back to the countryside to pick her up. So Lucas and his wife and Bella passed each other on the road. Bella's long 2-year journey home. Bella suddenly heard gunshots on the road. She approached closer and realized it was a large, dead cougar. At this moment, two hunters ran over. Bella saw they had bad intentions and quickly ran away. It turned out the large cougar was the trophy of the two hunters. Suddenly, Bella heard the cry of a poor cougar cub nearby. Although Bella wanted to help, the dog had more important things to do and turned to leave. Little did she know, the cougar cub followed closely behind Bella. Looking into the pitiful eyes of the cougar cub, Bella remembered the moment her mother was captured, and she was still helplessly hiding in the cave. Bella finally decided to take the cougar cub home with her. How to raise a growing cougar cub was not easy for Bella. Because she wasn't good at hunting in the forest, the dog Bella thought about humans. The dog always got food by secretly eating people's food. In this way, Bella treated the cougar cub like her own child. Through her efforts to care for the cougar cub, it gradually grew up and learned to survive. Even when going to sleep, Bella had to hug the cougar cub to feel at ease, so the two became a family. But there were dangers in the forest that they both couldn't face. While hunting, they unexpectedly discovered several wolves lurking in the forest, staring at them. Knowing they weren't strong enough to fight, they quickly ran away. The cougar cub quickly climbed up a tree, while Bella, to protect her child, bravely stood at the base of the tree to confront the 7 wolves. Seeing the wolves getting closer and closer, Bella just tried to bark loudly. At a critical moment, a group of tourists passed by, scaring the wolves away. The cougar cub, who had never encountered humans, also quickly left in fear. Bella, however, didn't leave because she wanted to stay and beg for food from the... Ultimately, the owner of the small black dog was buried under the snow. After realizing the accident, Bella and the small black dog dug through the snow on the ground. Luckily, this scene was seen by a snowboarder who successfully rescued them and called the rescue team. However, the rescue team's mission was to rescue people, not to care for dogs. So, the snowboarder and his friend took the 2 dogs home. Before Bella was about to leave, she looked back at the cougar cub. Bella wanted to stay and care for the cougar cub, but the humans didn't understand the dog's intentions. Luckily, both men were very kind. Here, Bella no longer had to worry about food shortages. Not only that, but there was also a bed for the dog to sleep in. This rare comfort made Bella remember it forever. Just as she seemed to have gotten used to her new life, the snowboarder received a call from the owner of the small black dog, who had been affected by the snow and was discharged from the hospital. Although he had developed feelings for the dog lately, he still had to return them to their true owner. When he took the 2 dogs to the owner's house, the small black dog excitedly ran to the man as soon as they arrived, but the owner cruelly pushed it away. He felt that his leg injury was caused by the small black dog, so he no longer wanted to keep it. The snowboarder advised him that they were his dogs, but the owner of the small black dog bluntly said he had never seen Bella before. At this point, they realized Bella was not the dog from the same house as the small black dog. Even though Bella tried her best to save the small black dog's owner, he still adamantly refused to take back any dogs. The snowboarder said that at least he should let the small black dog go with its owner. The man continued that no matter how the snowboarder treated Bella, he should do the same with the small black dog. The small black dog sat and looked at its owner with a worried expression. When the 2 snowboarders took the small black dog away, it suddenly realized it had been abandoned by its owner. But this also legitimately allowed the 2 snowboarders to adopt the 2 dogs, Bella and the small black dog. They untied them and gave the dogs the choice to stay or go. Bella knew the small black dog had found a new owner, but she hadn't yet. So even though the 2 snowboarders reluctantly tried to persuade her, Bella cruelly chose to leave. Winter passed, and spring arrived. The forest regained its vitality, but Bella still couldn't find enough food to satisfy her hunger. To fill her stomach, she went to town. Soon, the smell of roasted chicken attracted Bella to stop. She quickly rushed in and picked up a bag of roasted chicken that had fallen on the ground. Then Bella proudly left the supermarket through the main door. After getting the food, Bella devoured it by the roadside. A homeless man offered a bowl of water to the dog. Bella didn't know what the water contained, but after licking it, she couldn't walk on her own and was forcibly dragged away by the homeless man, becoming his tool for making a living. Bella was tied up all day. Her pitiful face was seen by many passers-by who felt sorry for her and gave money to the homeless man. As a result, he also received a lot of money that day, so he didn't treat Bella badly. But that wasn't what the dog Bella wanted. Her greatest wish at this moment was freedom, so she tried to cut the rope to escape. Unexpectedly, Bella's actions were discovered by the homeless man. Realizing Bella wanted to run away, the homeless man took out a stronger leash to tie Bella and himself together. The man knew he didn't have much time left and only wanted the dog Bella to stay by his side forever, until his last breath. The homeless man even uttered that he loved Bella. The dog Bella also sensed the loneliness from the homeless man. She decided to accompany him on this final journey. After all, during the man's impoverished days, he never let Bella starve. But the love he had for Bella was mixed with selfishness. A few days later, Bella felt incredibly hungry. She wanted to run to the lake in front of her to drink water, but the iron chain tightly bound Bella to the homeless man. Seeing a large fish approaching within reach, Bella was helpless and couldn't do anything. She worried that few people would pass through this wild forest. And so, day after day, the dog Bella lay by the lake, weak. As she neared death, she remembered her owner Lucas and the unfulfilled promise. It was the phrase, "Go home," that made Bella desperate. She saw two boys passing by. The two kind boys ran over and untied the dog Bella. Once untied, she quickly ran down to the lake to drink water. Never had she felt so refreshed. Then the dog Bella continued her journey home, but the dense forest at night was not safe. She accidentally encroached on the territory of a pack of wolves. Bella realized the danger and quickly left. However, until dawn, the wolves still hadn't chased Bella relentlessly. Finally, Bella was surrounded by them. They pounced on Bella and wrestled. Bella, having not eaten for many days, was quickly severely injured all over. Just as the cruel wolf was about to kill Bella, a sound was heard that made the wolves retreat. It turned out to be the cougar Bella. She growled, angrily jumped down, stood in front of Bella, and fiercely bit towards the wolves. The wolves were defeated by Bella and fled. Bella sorrowfully licked Bella's wounds and expressed the grievances she had while growing up. Finally, the dog Bella was escorted by the cougar cub she had raised to the edge of the city safely. Now it was time for them to say goodbye. They reluctantly bid each other farewell, looking at each other, unwilling to part, knowing that this might be their last separation forever. Although the dog Bella really wanted to stay in the forest with the cougar cub Bella, there was someone ahead she couldn't forget and let go of. Bella was very confused. She turned to look at Bella and saw that the cougar cub was no longer there. After being sad, Bella continued her final journey. Soon, she returned to the long-separated city. Facing the passing traffic, the dog Bella was confused for a moment, but because she wanted to get home, she was willing to risk crossing the road. Unexpectedly, she was hit by a car. When she woke up, Bella found that one of her legs was broken. Even so, she bravely stood up and limped home. When the street scene and the surrounding buildings became familiar, Bella suddenly stopped. After 700 days and nights, the dog Bella finally returned to the home of her beloved owner, Lucas. When Bella excitedly, the mother cat approached Bella, comforting her, constantly hoping she could stand up again to find her owner. People from animal control also arrived. The man quickly recognized the dog Bella. Seeing that the situation was not good, Bella ran out the window and escaped. She held on to her last ray of hope, to go to the veterans' nursing home where Lucas's wife worked. When the dog Bella appeared at the door, the veterans recognized her in an instant. All looked at Bella with skepticism. The dog also excitedly rushed towards them. Seeing Bella's body full of wounds, they couldn't possibly know what a difficult journey she had gone through. At this moment, Bella suddenly realized something and turned her head to look. The moment she saw her owner, Lucas, she felt all her efforts were worth it. Bella limped towards Lucas, who was calling her name. Both Lucas and the dog Bella burst into tears as they saw each other again. 1,000 mountains and rivers could not refuse, never forgetting the original intention. As everyone escorted Bella to the hospital for treatment, a group of people from animal control arrived. They came to forcibly take the dog Bella away to carry out the death sentence, unaware of how strong her current support system was. The officer said if he wanted to take Bella, who dared to object? Everyone at the nursing home raised their hands in opposition to this. The veterans spoke up, saying that if they wanted to take Bella, they would have to overcome a battalion of a division of the 3rd U.S. Marine Corps, the 1st Infantry Division. At this moment, the veterans, all healed by Bella, all stood up after learning about the dog's sad actions. The director of animal control was also moved by Bella's actions and decided to let Bella live. So, the dog Bella was taken home by her owner, Lucas. It seemed everything in Lucas's new home was unfamiliar to Bella, but as long as her owner was there, that was home. A dog's love is pure. They only choose one owner in their life and consider that everything to them. The review ends here. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. So today's episode ends here. If you found it good, please give me a like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to await upcoming videos. See you in the next films. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.